like as you were pointing out with the LIBOR and so forth, there are so many new products and new agencies that are just popping on the scene as they're trying to reposition this new financial system. Like going back to LIBOR, we have this new loan product, this LLPA, which I know your friend George Gammon talked about, which leads us, could be the first step into CBDCs. And I don't know if you've heard, like the Bank of International Settlements has a new unicorn going back to cryptocurrency again. Now we have the central bank currency with the central bank currency on top of that. I'm not sure if that's needed or not, but it seems to me that there's a race to launch these CBDCs, tested or not, just to get more control and get the control of the system and keep the banks in the fold before that event in August where BRICS meets and launches a new world currency. So what's your take on unpack all that, if you can?
Well, look, we've been seeing the reality is the petrodollar is essentially dead, right? And that was what kept the US dollar as the world reserve currency. But you know, these things, would they ask Hemingway, well, how'd you go bankrupt? And he said slowly at first and then rapidly, right? So it's the same kind of thing. It was already back in 2002 that the Federal Reserve had to start buying our treasury bonds because there were not enough buyers out there. The most current data on the dollars held in reserves on a global basis is about 47%. That is bad. That is so bad. So what general public, of course, doesn't see all of this, but the IMF went and created back in '69, but then they tested it, a substitution fund. So what we have to deal with in the US is the loss of that status, which also means the loss of our normal or what we've come to expect is the normal standard living. And yes, they're going to create all of this new stuff because they want to make this transition as seamless and easy as possible. So how easy would it be to create a crisis that would then justify pumping lots of free money into those Fed Now accounts, right? To get people to try and use the CBDCs and get them comfortable with it. And, you know, once you're in that, if you don't have this and you don't have that, then what are your choices? So yeah, to unpack all of that, absolutely, we are transitioning. And looking at the BRICS, you have all of these lines are being drawn. You know, battle lines are being drawn. The proxy war between Ukraine and Russia is really a war between China and the US, but the BRICS are getting a whole lot more traction. But I'm going to say this, 100%, there is not one little even teeny weeny itty bitty doubt in my mind. Understand that we have to burn off all of the debt, which is how money is created.